Good morning, guys. Unfrequented World, out on the trail of adventure. We're in search of 350-year-old colonial goods today, just down from my place. We're near the Colonial trade route. British soldiers were coming through here 350 years ago, and the French soldiers were coming in 100 years before that. We just need to narrow down where one of their encampments was, and we'll be laughing. So let's get at it. Well, Gage likes this trail anyway. Anywhere there's water, hey buddy? Yeah? Okay. Look at the water fleas. Thousands of them. That's kind of disgusting. Well, I just started swinging the trail here as we're walking, and I got a nice signal. I don't think it's an old one though. Down there, a good 7 inches. Let's see if I can get a date. Well, that's treasure hunting for you, even on the Colonial Trail here, 1985. I stopped to dig a coin, and he's out in the river swimming laps. Just can't keep him out of the water, that guy. Come on, you. Don't be going too far. I'm not giving you mouth to mouth. Okay, come shake right beside. Yeah, I knew that. Early French colonial. Yep, those early explorers, they were drinkers. La export. Molsons, eh? All kinds of iron here along the side of the trail. I see that sticking out there. An old bucket over here. Some kind of wash tub or something. And then on the other side of the trail, bunch of tin and cans. Some flat sheet over there. More right here. So the 1930s to 1950s homestead was here anyway. But we're going to move on. I have one goal today, and that's find Colonial. Something that lets me know that I'm close, that I'm in the right area. That river right here behind me, that was the route right there, guys. 350 years ago, they were bringing down 30-foot canoes with 6 tons of gear in it. We have accounts from the 1600s. That's the fur trader stuff that they were trading with the natives. So well, first one of the day, Dominion Imperial 16 gauge. Made in Canada. Well, I mentioned in another video the other day, guys, that boat launch right there, you know, we're 600 meters from my place. An 18-year-old drove his car in off there and drowned just a few days ago, 4 days ago. Terrible. I don't know what the story is or was, but right here it happened. Absolutely horrible. We are here somewhere in a quarter-mile radius right here. I'm betting there was an encampment, so just gotta find it. Well, not Colonial, but do you guys see that? There's a garbage / bottle dump here. Some old cans, well, lots of old cans, and jars, like mason jars. Oh, the bottom's right out of that one. I don't want to turn this into a bottle digging video. That's not why I'm here today. But you got to inspect it, right? If we find another old 1930s site here, I'll have somewhere to come back when I do want to dig bottles. You know it's a problem when you keep finding too many good bottle dumps. They're getting in the way of your metal detecting. You know you're in an old area. So this stuff here screams 50s to me. So we'll leave this. I'm just gonna move over another 50 yards and we'll start our sweep again. Okay, and just a little bit of proof of age here before we go. That's an old, maybe a Pepsi bottle. And on the bottom, there is a date right here on the top. 1951. And who knows, there might be more Coke or Pepsi bottles here that are full, but that's not today's mission. I have to stay focused. Moving on. Well, just another shot casing. Oh, my mistake. Those French Colonials were blue drinkers. La Batte Bleu. Just a modern lead fishing weight. I knew it. That, my friends, is a 200-year-old square nail. A big, heavy, old, fat one. We're close. Most people would say it's just a square nail, but this is really important, guys. It's actually square. So each side is thick, square, and that is Colonial. Ringing in -6 on the Knox 600. Where there's one square nail, there's probably more, and maybe other stuff. So let's get back at it. Yeah, there's a second square nail right there. 3 feet from the first one. Okay, solid iron, I don't know what. Heavy and down there over a foot. And not too far from those square nails. We have either a coin or a button. Okay, so you've seen as much as I have. Can you guys see it right there? Maybe, maybe not. Right there. I flipped over this chunk of dirt and I see something round. Ah, not gonna lie, that one hurt my soul. I thought my persistence was paying off, digging all this junk here. That one really hurt, guys, a lot. Well, I was getting another iron signal here, and sticking out from the roots under this big old tree, there's another nail. That's proof to how old these are, guys. These are a couple 100-year-old square nails. That's a big one. I'm confident we're in the right spot. We're gonna find something good sooner or later. And on the other side of our tree here, I am cautiously optimistic. Got another solid 20. Look at that. That is a big old heavy chunk of lead, and it's got some strange markings on it. What is that? And then on the back here there's a spur. I don't know what that is, but that's old. That's Colonial. Look at that. Now, I don't know. It's definitely handle shaped, but it also looks like trigger guard off of an old gun, maybe? I don't know. I don't know whether to get excited or not on that one. What do you guys think? That is not brass. It was not ringing up a high tone. That was a -2 on the Knox. So what is that made out of? It's old. That's very old. Look at that. They're just getting bigger and squarer, guys. I don't know. What on earth has he got? Bag of trash. Probably with a crappy diaper in it. I don't know what this is. I know, I took your toy. No, just you wait till I figure out what it is. Out. Sit down. It's got a big ball of tin foil in there. And I'm going to open it up and see. It's tied off. It's like a little bag. What is it? Didn't you find a treat? No, no. Somebody's rotten lunch. It actually smells like lemon. I don't know what it is. You are not eating that. Nope. Good try, though. A nice 22 signal, and it's a fishing lure. Good thing I fish. Well, it's the age-old dilemma, guys. I was given an hour and a half parole today. We're supposed to be cleaning the garage, putting up a gazebo. And so I said, sure, I can go and be back in an hour and a half. But I didn't tell her was it's going to take an hour and a half to walk in and out. I've been gone over 3 hours now. And something tells me I'm going to pay severely for this. So the question is, if you're already in trouble, do you just keep going? I know what I'm going to do. Who can detect anything in an hour and a half? Nobody. That's insane. Well, I don't know, guys. It was promising with them old square nails, and maybe that site has just been picked over before. 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, somebody could have been there. The next step is, once it warms up here a little bit more, we're going out there to get in the water. So I actually bought a nice little handheld pulse dive, I believe it was I purchased. I can't remember. Got it for Christmas. And a wetsuit. So we're going to be hitting that shoreline in the next couple of weeks here. Really trashy here. Once you get down by the water, anybody want a pair of Vans? There's 2 of them here. Right full of crap everywhere, signals everywhere, and you can see where everything's washed up. So difficult to search right here, but I think if we get out in the water further, 100 years ago the shoreline was out another 50, 60, 75 feet. So that's where we need to go. We're standing on hard packed clay, and it's so hard to find things. What a waste. -7, you know, I thought maybe an old trade axe or something. A little light signal, but nah, nothing. Junk. Oh, buddy. Okay, go. Oh, no, no. Go play. Hey, now he's got a toy he can play with. A squeaky ball. Come here. I promise I won't take it from you like the last one. I'll throw it for you. Are you ready? Well, the shoreline here is a bust, guys. I've just, spent another hour here making my way up the shoreline. No hope for parole for this guy ever again. I got to start hiking back because it's going to take me 2 hours to get home now. Pray for me, guys. Pray for me. I'll catch you in the next adventure. Where does he find this stuff? Okay. He doesn't know it yet, but I'm going to spin this. We're late because I was playing with the dog. That's what happened. I wish I had half your energy, buddy. We got a long way to go to get home yet.